very mobile here. He can attack me with his arms and his legs pretty good. He can scoop, he can move good, right? Like that's a great first move for him. So first thing I'm gonna do, I wanna take this angle, but if I just take this angle,
Right.
he just faces me, right? So I'm gonna, boom, grab his leg, and I'm gonna try to pull him up like this. So now he's closer to his back. He's really on his elbow, but he's not as he can't really butt scoot here because he needs the floor to generate that mobility. So I'm taking his feet off the floor, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just turn him. And as I turn, I'm gonna just take a step to the side. So I'm going like this. I just made a little flank. It's not gonna win me the whole battle, but it's a little flank. And he's got a really good elbow position here. His elbow's connected to his thigh. All I'm gonna do, I put my head low, swing my hand in, and I grab his hip. And what I want you guys to do is just feel this position right here and feel this, how this top leg is now dead, right? If my head and my elbow are close, like I'm putting my head on his chest, I'm trying to get him down, he can't high leg over. Yep, he can scoop my foot. Go ahead, scoop it. Yep. All I'm seeing is neck right there. Okay? Based on his posture, he was kind of like this. I found his neck. But what you're going to do is you're just getting to an angle. It can get really confusing, but I want you to start with beating one leg. And once you beat one leg, at least half of the guard is now gone, right? I mean, he can play guard with his hands a lot, but it's not the same as if he's playing guard with both of his legs. So I'm here, I'm in this stance, boom, I just grab his ankle. I just do this to distract him, boom. Now I pull him up, and when he's on this teeter point, right, if he's here, I can't spin him. And if he's here, I can't spin him. But if he's right here, they spin easy, right? So I just start him falling, and I just get it, boom, right here. My hand goes on top of his knee, and I just pummel, boom. I put my hand right on his hip, and my elbow, you have to feel this. If my elbow is flared, I'm gonna run into that knee shield frame. His knee is inside of my elbow. I want my elbow inside of his knee. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I got one knee here, and I got his hip, and my elbow's blocking his other knee. Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
And I'm just gonna put my head right here. Okay, I can camp here, I can do different things. If his head drapes too forward like last time, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna take this guillotine. Depending on his reaction, we do different things. If I'm like this, his head's back, I can't really get him down. I could go to my knee slice. Okay? I don't care if he's on his elbow, we got height. I'm gonna face his legs. Step over. Okay? But I want you to feel that position that Anise was talking about, right? The elbow and the pushing the knee by. Okay? And we just camp there and we'll find different attacks. So again, this is the drill. I'm here, boom, boom, pull him. When he's on that teeter point, throw his leg, find his other knee, get close. Head low. If your head's up, his foot can pummel in. Yes. So my head being low makes my shoulders too close for that foot to come in. Now is a great time. I can knee slice, I can grab his head, I can step to a half guard on my terms, right? So I can go in here. I really like this because you're stapling his other leg, right?
And
now I can find different things. Okay? But we're gonna start just camping. We're just gonna find that spot and we'll find different attacks off of it. You guys wanna add anything?
Maybe after this series.
After this one.
Once Hillary wakes up.
Okay, you guys wanna see it again? You wanna see it?
a good night.
Yeah, just once if you don't mind.
He's on his butt, he's playing. Let's see it again. Let's play on that side, please, yeah. I'm trying to make my angles. Maybe a lot of times I'll take angles first without any
Let's
connection,
see what I do.
just so he has to adjust. And in his time that he's making that adjustment, his leg's light. Oh, he's on that teeter point. Throw. Grab his hip. Okay? Elbow under his knee. And my head close. Look, I got close with my legs. Boom. Now I have a lot of different options. We can go over them. But this is all I want to see. You're just right here. And with this reaction, I'd probably go for a half guard. Okay? Phil had a little more height. I was grabbing
Yeah,
his
he's
head.
up on his elbow.
Yep, Phil was on his elbow, you know.
So he was here like this.
Yeah, so I might-
Fun, bro.
I might do something like that. But if they're lower, I might go into their guard. Oops, sorry.
Hey.
Like this. Staple down.
Yeah.
Now I'm over that. Look, I got a shelf and a staple. I'm good. I'm just
Right.
fighting Sean's arms now. He loves the frame. I know Sean loves the frame. But I'm gonna try.
Right.
At least I can stop his movement and I can start
Yep.
working different things. Okay?
And Sweeps, like I say, one thing that Sweeps emphasized moving, this move is a very dynamic move. Sweeps is not looking to sit anywhere while he's floating and not in contact. When that arm comes into the hip over here, if you're sloppy with it, there's a shoulder lock. Be very careful with that. You know what I'm talking about?
Shallow arm.
Yeah.
If your arm extends,
Yeah.
any
You
limb
never extend your
extension,
joints anyway.
you can get really in trouble with it.
Not only that, but you do
What do you
everything right, you get here. Like this, shallow. Look, this is a shoulder lock right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why my
Yeah,
head
Don't
is,
put your head right
put
down.
your
Yeah.
head and shoulder real close.
If I come here and put shoulder in and he introduces the knee, right?
Okay.
You see this where the knee is on the shoulder?
Yeah.
Don't be sloppy with that hand and don't overcommit. Make sense?
Oh yeah.
Look at his movement. As he puts pressure here, I'm moving in, right?
Yeah.
So keep in mind, this position is, you gotta be very fluid. You know, he's moving, right? Moving, very fluid. If not, these elephant trunks get on your freaking shoulder, it's a lock. I use that all the time.
I actually don't like to move too much, right?
Right.
I'm a movement guy. I like to pass with it, but a lot of times half my passing is just movement to get a flank,
Exactly.
and then I'll just settle on a half guard. And now, once I'm sitting on his
Kind of
legs,
weaken him by reaction.
yeah, now I can input a system because he can't move anymore. Now you can put that pressure,
Correct, yeah.
and you need to have pressure passing. You can't just pass with cartwheels and toriandos. Like you need to. The value of pressure passing is they're carrying your weight and they're getting tired over time.
Yeah.
So even if you're failing, even if you're not passing their guard fully, they're getting tired. They're carrying your weight and they're gonna make mistakes, right? And you're gonna be able to capitalize. So it's important to have. You can't just play the movement style. You need pressure. You need them to get tired.
Yeah.
It's a war of attrition, you know. Like over time, it's just like you're cooking the beans. Then it's time to eat, right?
Yeah.
Make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's just work this flank in your arm position in your head. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's get some music. It's fucking down.
Hell yeah. Alright. So you're grabbing your foot and then I'm standing, right?
Yeah, so I'm just here.
Yep, you're standing.
You know, take angles and stuff.
So we're getting this
Put
way.
your angle first, so that the leg can meet.
Yeah.
So you can cut either side. So if
Yeah,
you
you
cut
can
this
keep
way,
that elbow flat.
as soon as he starts to go on his hip,
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I'll always keep up.
you can shift this.
I'll do the elbow.
And then you can stress.
See, right here, I'm almost safe, but I keeps everything else. Exactly.
Stay the same. Let's go rest it up. Keeps this here, keeps this here. And then punches everything into his chest. What comes in, goes in squatted. Yep, everything's squatted, everything's nice and tight.
I like this. This is my favorite.
That head movement is powerful.
Yeah.
So are you aiming for the shoulder?
Palm of that leg over.
Yes, yeah, for my head.
So just like when I do my low pass, I aim for that shoulder, and I knock that shoulder back. But I'm going from a hand and flash.
Yeah. I like keeping it just.
My hand in the right palm.
Use it. Yeah, that's the tricky. Like I'll roll through. Yeah. If you don't get a chance to dive down.
The guy with high losses is, so I can start, I can do that. Yes.
Start getting some leverage on it.
So how, what's the best flag? The elbow.
So you can roll back to that. You can roll through and get a position where you're turning.
Yes. And this is
Like if they're trying to play,
now it's top
octopus there. Yeah, I just force it in position.
If
We're just jumping over.
same shit. Yeah, same shit.
If I had my knee here,
Yeah.
this is gonna kind
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we were more flexible with the head.
Yeah. Let's get inside the wall.
That's how did you get over like that? That was a nice little. Your arm was underhook, right? Or over.
When we both got octopus, I got octopus, you got octopus. I just step here.
I like this. Not this.
Okay. Wow. Oh, shit looks like an athlete. That's such an athlete. We basically did like a whole
When they're reaching with the thighs, they get really
Better yet. Bring that little inside.
under my arm.
Instead of this hand being also
Especially if they start getting step over my head. Step over my head.
This guy right here.
Oh, look at this. You know, like, this is kind of cool. I don't think you have a triangle. Oh, no, you don't. What? Oh, now you do. Now you do.
How do you feel?
Yeah.
Now you do.
I feel pretty decent.
That's pretty cool.
So I can't.
Because I want the thing is my height. I'm just trying to do this.
Okay, so connected to my knee.
Your forearm blocks his knee from coming inside, and your head's just on his shoulder. And just that, and what you're doing with this hand, because you're like in his mind, you're like not right, you're like breathing on this side, but it's okay, because now you go down.
Oh, God.
That's one thing I haven't like really started doing.
If he puts that half guard on,
It feels pretty tight too. Like,
it's really not a half guard. He doesn't have any bar.
I struggle with that. When you were asking me about what I was struggling with this right? Where I'm like, you know, they always like people they get that like that half guard out, you know?
Yeah, if they get half guard on you a lot, this is put this down, and this top shin position
Yeah, they can't look like it.
stops them from hooking with their leg. But if you take this out,
That's the key.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time.
so I'll do this. I'll be passing, I'll go like this,
Yes.
and then I'll go back into his
guard.
It's not that I'm
I'll do that hook you just did. And look, the other leg is shoved up.
one single move.
See that? So if his foot touches the ground, I bridge and move, right? I go like this. Right? And now watch my foot back.
Don't worry about where they are.
I got the seat along, right?
Just switch now. If we're like with a here, and I get inside of the chair, where's the start?
Wow. Yeah, can I see that on? Yeah.
So he's there.
So look, I have the seat you just had.
And I come here, right?
So he keeps the staple. Now he's past the bench.
So there's never a chance for him to. He feels like he's in guard, but there's no chance for him to ever guard. And I like it. Yeah, a little windshield like that.
Yeah, once you
Dude, I do this pass all the time. That.
I feel more successful in half of the pass.
Guys, bring it in.
I'm definitely gonna start using those staples. Sometimes I'm forgetting about limbs that I have. Like, I'm just learning about limbs now. I'm like,
Now you can lift that.
I thought he was cutting it.
Cover their
It's as I'm going.
Yeah, so
As soon as I go, naturally before what I'm doing is when you cut that angle, I'm gonna want to face it. As soon as I go to face it, this leg comes up white. So I don't leave this on the ground. Yeah.
but I still want to cut the angle.
Just adjust it to like where my elbow was on the top knee.
come back
Instead of being flat.
block that. Yep.
So, we'll say something was here, and these were rolling.
And you want this knee to be
And he's fighting to get the leg.
Yeah.
And I said, there's a lot of
Like, so my
pressure
hips are
coming
controlled
into
where
me.
you need them to be.
I don't like him having
So now
inside
what he's
control.
doing is he's shelving this, so he's actually going
Yeah,
here.
cross his side. So
So he's
he's
keeping on
connected
high,
to me.
and
I'm
then
not
what you're
fighting
gonna
him
do
to
is you're gonna
connect.
bring this
I'm
guy
just
over
moving
here,
an arm,
and you're
and it
gonna
doesn't take
re-staple
much.
with this.
But it's not,
There you
once it's
go,
good, now
there
it
you
can
go,
move
that's
out.
good. So now I'm working
See?
on, you already
And the same
passed my
thing
guard,
here.
right, so then I can't
Have-
get past this.
Yeah, he's pushing me. He's trying to push me flat, right? Here. And as he push, I'm doing this, right? But now he has inside control, right?
This is bothering me.
This is bothering me, right? So I can do two things. I can come here, right? And from here, I'm gonna use his momentum, but he's not getting the arm back. My
Right.
elbow
So he
come-
might have the rest of his body inside control, but he doesn't have any moving full wedge with his arm
Right.
to hold you.
and my elbow's in his ribs. If he wants to come in at your own risk. You see? And I'm still mobile. The other way is when he comes in, same thing, arm over here on my shoulder. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. I'm using a lot of how you call the thing, abdominal muscle. But you see my back leg?
Right.
My back leg kickstand is stopping him. I'm coming on the inside. When I come on the inside, right, I shrug my shoulder, his head on the same side of his body. Now I can come in here, collect these legs, and start taking his back.
Ah, so you're doing more defense to it.
Yeah. No, we were.
we were doing the offense, yeah.
Well, we
You
did.
know,
a
we
little-
did the
a little bit of
offense,
that.
but this was something he was saying he did with a niece.
Yeah.
And I was showing that I do.
I wasn't really paying attention to the hand position. I was more trying to get that half guard / I'm trying to get out of that mindset of getting that guard back and just be more.
I do that move too, though. When someone does this move to me, that's one of your last things you can do is latch on with that bottom foot.
Yeah.
That's not a bad move.
Okay.
It's a good move.
Yeah, it's a great move.
I think the problem he was having, the niece legs were so far behind. I
Right.
couldn't catch it.
Tripod like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He brings his hips so far back.
Yeah. And so I'm extending my hips and my leg, which is opening me up, and then he ends up getting me in an anaconda or a
Yeah.
what do you call it? What you were doing? Guillotine or.
Yeah. So me personally, I actually do your move. When I'm defending this exact move, if I'm on bottom, I'm trying to. Can you do it to me still? I don't want to get too much of a tangent. So you're tripod away so much. I'm already hooked you, right? So you're like
Yeah,
this, and you're pushing like me. This is my last.
That's what I'm trying. Yeah, that's exactly
the
what I'm
last
trying to do.
thing. And I'm trying to not let his. So he didn't like this being on my shoulder. I don't like his head going cross body.
Yeah.
So I'll go.
Push it away.
I'll go like
Yeah.
this.
Right, but see how you brought your knees to you, sweeps? I keep extending myself out further. Like I'm trying to keep doing that.
That's
so.
good. That's good. And now I'll get under. I like the inverted. I'll do stuff like that.
That's
Like
what I
under his
that's what I
knees.
get better at.
Because his knees are. That's not
Right.
really your style, but his knees are so open. If I can invert under someone's knees, that's
Yeah,
a great way
that's-
to take a back, you know.
That was one of my favorite moves. Actually, that's a segue right to deep half. Deep half. I get in
You
deep
go
half.
deep half.
Yeah.
I try to go behind
All the way
him.
under.
I try to go. I like the back. But.
Right.
So it's just like a quick defense. I don't want to get on too much of a
No.
tangent.
That was yeah.
But
That's
part of the offensive part, though, what Hillary showed me too was when you're here, when you're out of that. Yeah. When you're here, if you have your arm in to Phil gets doing to you, he can attack with the arm.
Yeah.
So if I do that, I just turn that elbow out. Now I have an actual frame there. So now I can.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Scraping up his knee.
Yeah.
I mean,
Instead of bringing that arm, limp arm almost, where he can just grab my hand and start pulling my arm, now I have that frame.
The amount of pressure that he exerts on my groin, I'm just complying. I'm not giving birth. I'm complying. Yeah.
Alright.
And for those of the
You guys want to do more offense with this or more defense?
Offense.
You do offense?
Yeah.
And for those guys that don't know,
I don't care.
the hip movement is like critical. So if you can, you're weak. Your hips are weak here and here. I mean, and same with here and here. If you have that knee control, you can control their hips pretty easily. If they have that solid frame here, now you're in trouble.
Right. I'm either
You need to-
smash your knees like
Yeah,
this,
you need
or
to
I'm
you need to
splitting
move
their
their
hips.
hips on their rotation.
And that's the game I play with this.
Yeah, that's my shit.
This is what I play with. If I lift your heels up off the mat,
Or like
you
this.
find yourself in a corkscrew. You're gonna beg me.
Kind of hot. See all that pressure on my groin right there?
You okay?
Yeah, hold on, let me take my pants off.
You can really see it.
Look at that baby.
Oh, stop. Foul, bro.
I'll bring you a gift from Africa.
It's hilarious.
That's fucking awesome.
That was a good one. That's a good right now. Good shit.
He would have beaten you.
So I get here, I'm opening that, I'm splitting his legs apart. Pause. I'm like this, right? If he hooks my leg, hook, right? I like the knee slice.
Yep.
Right? I don't want him to get a meaningful hook on my knee. He gets my knee, he brings me down. Oh no, I'm in his guard, so that's not good. Right? It's not the end of the world, but I am in his guard on his terms, right? So when you're up on your toes and you're pushing this knee here, he probably won't grab your knee. Right? So he's gonna hook my calf. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my shoulder and split his legs apart. Right? I'm not passive out here. My foot's planted. I'm pushing in. I drop my elbow to the mat, so now his knee shield's completely gone. His knee shield's gonna run into my back, right? And I'm just gonna cut through. If I can, this is the last piece of the puzzle that's problematic, right? I kind of want some sort of position on this, whether it's an underhook or an overhook, okay? Because I want to grab his head, I want to do different things, but if he just pushes my knee, it can start getting a little messy. I just go to north-south. You know? But let's get the knee slice. Let's just talk about just the knee slice. I'm here, I'm pushing him by, he hooks my leg. Drop down, split his legs apart with I'm using my shoulder. Right? My legs going this way, my shoulder's going this way, so his legs he's doing a split. Right? And I have to keep this here. If I go like this,
He's gonna bring on the end.
right? So this elbow inside position is very important that you keep this inside. Now I'm going to put my elbow to the mat. Now his knee shield will not come back in. There's no chance. Push your head so you're flattening your shoulder. So you're going out this way. And I'm going to grab his arm. And I'm just in a nice side control. You want to see it?
Yeah, well, if you don't mind.
Anyone? Sean goes the hook. Whatever. I pull his leg. I go like this. He hooks. right? I have to keep, this is so important. Keep them down, I'm pushing. I'm contrasting forces. My leg's going this way, I'm going this way. You should feel a pretty bad stretch right there. Put my elbow to the mat, right? Last thing, I'm just sliding through. I'm gonna try to collect an arm. If I can get a shelf like this, that's the best, but he has great frames. He got really strong frames here. So I might have to go here, one more south. Okay? Any questions? It'd be a pretty simple one. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Wow, we got late. 11:01.
Time is flying.
Right. You just can't let your hand just float in space and do everything else that every other one.
I got a PhD foot ruining this, but at the rate I'm spinning, if I put the foot, I'll move my ball. Yeah. No, that's what I'm.
Get that on the inside, post off the hip. Keep this nice and tight, head down, yep. Post, keep this heavy, so that keeps that back. Cut that knee over.
You know what?
Nice. Okay, now pull, you're gonna flip this by, flip this right side, pass this, right? Now you're gonna get, the last thing that you gotta do is keep this going. And then the last thing you gotta do is this hand, right? So what I like to do is cut the back of the tricep with it, and then shove it straight up, pull it straight up to the floor. Now keep it up. Yep, you just want to say, yep, no, so I go back and do that last one again. Oh yeah, yeah, good. Control that leg, right? Get that cut. So get this one. Yep. Now it's straight. Get that straight. Yep. Get your shoulders so that you're passing that leg entirely. Yep. Do the flipper. Back to this one.
Okay, yeah, you went into a knee slice.
Okay, I know you said 6 feet. Is it like from this?
Yeah, I was going to do this one.
No.
And you just have to watch out for this coming inside, right? So your elbows on the mat.
Okay. Yeah. Elbows on the mat. Okay.
So now this runs into your back.
Oh, okay.
So that leg.
Okay, so it's not elbow. That makes it way more tighter. Now from here, so I have this already open. I just, The thing I'm thinking about is like I have other limbs. I'm like thinking without like thinking about other limbs like the head and the elbows and all that shit. Like all that shit. Yeah.
It's like, it's really important to remember that the whole time you're just alignment. You're starting with the ankles, right? And then you're beating the knees, right? And then you're beating the hips, right? So you're working your way up.
Yeah, and eventually beat the hips, but what's this guy's on his elbow and shoulders.
Yep. So even if I'm slipping past here and I'm past, now all I gotta do is slide down. I'm beating the shoulders, I'm beating the head up, I'm beating
Now his head's gonna get covered.
Now he controls his arm. You move it over, the next time you come out, you're an arm isolated. I'm just working my way up.
This whole thing.
Before you even get that knee cut, you gotta put your shin in your head bone. It's so tight.
But I try to work as that.
Guys, bring it in again.
I gotta deal with this.
If you can deal with this, and then you're gonna windshield like that, like, 'cause you're
This is good.
There you go. And you can
You
do
guys
a
are
bunch
getting
of
this
stuff
quick.
with that phone too. You can pull it, you can get the underhook.
I feel like you guys are getting this quick.
One tip that Hillary brought up that I just saw you do it as well is when you grab the back of the tricep when your arm was down. Sometimes people that are stronger and have really good frames, you're not gonna be able to lift their arm, but if you grab by the tip of the elbow, it's the end of the lever, so you have a little bit more leverage to pull their arm
More
up
like
off
just the
the mat.
tip, you think?
Yeah. That's all you can handle when you got Hillary.
I ain't complaining. I don't know what I walked in today, but
If I
Picking on my friends.
You have friends?
Yeah.
grab their elbow, I'll just go underhook too.
Yeah, I like the underhook.
So I'll go like this, right? I got like that. I don't know if you guys can see. Let's rotate. Look, he's like tight, and I can't. I'll just go boom. Just punch my fist.
Yeah.
Underhook. So now by the time I slide in, I have that piece right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is something I like to do. Or just grab his head. He's real tight like that. You got to give him the
Oh,
access to
yeah.
the arm, just cross face him.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just like they close off one thing, you get another thing. Alright, you guys are going really, really good with this. Let's do one more. This is kind of like a Hillary style, but I play this a lot, a ton. I'll go like this. Still. Look, I stepped into his guard. He hooked, whatever. I'm gonna step into his guard with my other leg, right? So I got that shin in, and now I'm just gonna staple down. So I'm in a half guard, right? But I'm on a half guard on my terms. So he goes to off balance me with his lower leg right here. His leg is dead. Whereas if I let that go, he can grab a nice meaningful half guard.
Yes.
Right? But if I cover this, now I'm really kind of not in a half guard, but I am. I'm on a half guard in my terms. Right? I have this cover. Right? And what I like to do here is all I'm doing is I basically just need to beat his upper body. So that's the whole day where we just get different controls and different things. But whatever I do, when I go to pass, I just flip the staple,
Yep.
and I'm out.
I love that.
My knee is in, but I'm really putting pressure on his leg.
So those, the guys, for you two guys, that's basically a windshield washer motion that he's doing with his feet. So he gets windshield wiper in his feet.
He brings the staple.
Yeah, and then brings the staple in.
I would go here.
So whenever he says use a windshield wiper motion, that's what it's
Okay.
referring to.
Is it always with the staple, or you just are
Yeah.
there's other motions?
Most-
Well, you can do
of the
this a
time,
lot of
yeah.
places in jujitsu. Like you can do this on their arm. You go like this.
Oh hell yeah.
You can do it when you're passing the mount, when you're
Yeah.
passing from knee on belly to
like
mount.
this stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's a very important.
Yeah, that helps when they know what you're trying to do and you can just switch it to the other's opposite.
Yep. I'm
It
going
also
to
helps if
pass.
you're getting past something, you want to
He
get past
hooks.
the leg.
Look, I just bring my other leg in, and I staple down.
See, I've never thought of stepping in with both feet like that.
Yeah, it looks like oh you're gonna go back to my guard, and you kind of are.
Yeah.
But you're doing it on your terms.
Yeah, and not only that, this shelf right here,
Shelf.
Yeah, the leg
that's
drag.
critical. Yeah.
I'm like this, my knee and my elbow
Because
are
now he
connected.
can't bring that knee back in front anymore.
Yep.
Oh.
I just do this because if his foot touches the ground, he can generate power off the floor and start doing shit to me. All his jiu-jitsu movements come from his foot connecting to something. So if I keep his foot off the ground,
You
now
can't sweep, right?
I'd probably go like this, like
I don't think I
octopus.
can.
I would go like this. I'd go, right? Not even do this stuff. Keep his foot off the ground,
I'll foot block him right there.
right? What would you do?
I was gonna.
You would like do
I'm gonna
this
toe
whole
off my
thing?
foot.
You can do that one.
One more foot.
He's got flexible
Yeah.
ankles, so.
Well, I would just go north south, fucking step over his legs. That's my game. But. Yep. So after I get that second staple in, you want to see this, Phil?
Not this one. I feel pretty good.
Yeah,
actually.
Phil's done this. I'm here. I'm passing. He hooks my leg. I go to his guard on his, like, he thinks it's, like, he's gonna win, right? Like, I'm stepping back in his
Yeah,
guard.
that's the way I would think of it too.
But I'm like, I'm covering his leg.
Yeah.
I'm like this.
I like it.
Now, when I windshield wiper, sometimes I'll do over, back grip, doesn't matter. I windshield wiper. Now, what I like to do when I really go to pass, I'll take this hand by his legs and I'll punch it
I
to
love
a,
that.
to a
Absolutely love
north-south.
that,
you know? So now I can walk over. I can cover. Oh, look. Right?
yeah. I use that punch too, even just getting past the knee shield.
That punch through
Yeah,
is
that's right there.
It's
Hold
such
it.
a great pass.
Keep the knee from coming in between.
Yup. Great point. Keeps the knees from coming. That's why passing the north-south, it breaks all the rules of a regular guard pass. You don't have to grab the head.
Right.
You put that frame in front of their knees, and you just spin the north-south, and you can get chest to chest and not worry about the guard. So it's not like I gotta climb the feet, the knees, the hips, the shoulders, the head. If you pass the north-south, you can go by all of that. It's a shortcut. But it all starts with, it actually starts with the arm. The arm coming in front of his two knees. Now I can spin, put my head on his hips. Okay? Wanna see it again? You wanna see it? Let's see
Yeah,
it.
can I see the
North-south.
north-south transition?
I'm passing, he hooks my leg with his leg. I go back in. Oh. Right? I do the flip. Now when I go to really pass, I'll take this arm out, hollow my chest a little. Boom, I put it right here. And now my head goes to his hip. And I'll try to start beating his elbows. Now I'm past his guard, I can start attacking his elbows. Whatever I find. Finding this, whatever. Alright?
One thing that I like to do too, sweeps, to turn this way and show you something. Hold it this way. Sometimes you get into this position here, right here, and I'm always hooking really good behind the knee here. We get to here. This guy knows he cannot lay flat on the mat, right? And he's here. He takes my pressure off. This leg over here, the further back over here he comes, the stronger he gets, right? See right there, that becomes a problem for me. So what I'll do is, I'll make him think he's winning, but this arm here connects to the to the knee, right here, and I come on the inside to the big toe, right here. Right? Now, I don't pull. I push with my elbow down, pick this up. He's gonna comply. Now I start moving. You feel that?
Yeah.
Now I start
No, he
moving.
doesn't feel that.
Now I start moving in. As I move, yeah. As I move in here, this is a tap right here, This is a submission right here. But as I start moving in, my arm swims. I'm gonna transfer all my weight to my shoulder. Come on the armpit. Move that out of the way. I'm bringing this in here. Come all the way up.
Right.
Now I got him.
Even if you don't tap to that, you got mad shit right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, I'm not putting pressure
I
on
feel
him to
like I
tap.
would stay in his legs. I would keep his legs, right?
Oh yeah, you can do it. You can keep the
Just fucking
legs.
stay there and just get it.
Yeah, you can keep the leg finish him there. I can move, transition the armbar, chokes, all kinds of stuff from that position because he cannot move.
So
Yeah.
I
He
do
can't.
I like this. I do something extremely similar. I'll go here. I never done it like that. That's interesting. I go here.
Yeah.
Oh, underneath.
I'm not really foot locking him though. I'm more doing it so his feet get off the floor.
Wait, no base.
Are you doing the underhand?
So,
like that?
so he's
No.
going.
No.
So
Oh, okay.
Hillary,
You're going
you
over
go
here.
like this.
Yeah, but my
with your
elbow is connected to it. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm going like this.
Yeah. No, I do that too sometimes. I do that
Like, I
too,
like
but
that.
here's what I do with that.
But I can't bring his leg like that.
If I'm here, right, and I come underneath, I don't grab like the way you're doing here. I don't grab. I use this meat. I come here on the top of his toes, right? And now I'm gonna, instead of pulling like this, I bring my knee in. You see, everything lifts up. Now I come over here. When I get into here, right, I come in here, right. I'm not pulling now. This arm goes that way. This one goes in, right? And now I can stop him.
Oh. He's like, yo, that shit.
You're doing a double.
Yeah, it's a total.
Your face got so red at the
It's
last
not even
second.
twisting.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
holy shit.
this.
That
No,
was
No,
like,
he's gonna be twisting it.
It's-
Oh,
it's
he's
Is it a
going.
twist?
So the push that I'm doing is this comes in on the mat and this comes here.
oh man.
He's bringing the pinky to the big toe.
But I
Yeah.
feel like if you stapled this, because my defense would be to move my hips. But
So,
if you
hold on,
step,
make sure-
if you
yeah.
kept the staple,
The
then I
staple.
can't. So do it again.
So I'm here. We're here. Yeah, like this. I'm connected. This knee, I don't come here hold. I'm putting string on my wrist. This knee, I come to the toe. Now I'm not pulling. I'm pushing here and lifting up. Right?
Okay.
When it comes in, now I bring his hip to the mat here, like this, and this is the motion. This comes here,
Oh,
and this
okay.
goes here. You feel?
Yeah. I like how you. That's what I mean though. My second leg, like if you're
Yeah,
not on that, I feel like I
you
would
can't
flip
rotate.
out.
You
Yeah.
can't rotate into it.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. That I'm not a foot locker. I'm not. I mean,
That's like your style.
but that's my style of attacking feet. I'll attack your feet
Or
with my foot.
with your foot, we do those too.
Yeah, with my feet. Or in these types of position. The guys who play this game, yeah, they come here, they play this in half guard. I'm foot locking.
I take that. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Alright guys, it's a little late, but let's work that one with the staple and play with the north-south and play with the foot. Okay? With the arm. So your last piece of position, you'll have a cross face, you'll have the staple, and this last piece can fuck with them, right? You can grab your foot, or the north-south, and we'll just stop there. Okay? 1, 2, 3. How do you guys feel now? Last thing I would do would be to grab the head, right?
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
the
the
last
hand.
thing I just grabbed.
Oh
the
yeah.
head and
All
just-
day.
It's just about control too.
Yeah.
So much
Right.
control.
Get hand on the hip. Hand on the hip. That's number one. This is like the number one thing.
Let's try again.
Yeah. So
So
you
in order to get that position, right, you're gonna cut an angle, and then whichever, so see how I'm on that center here? So this might be when I go at turn,
now who's your mind?
rise of course, like this is my elbow, like driving force. This one will get light on my turn. But when you cut an angle, even if you don't, like if I go to face you, right, one follow this one, ready?
Okay, that's what I'm
See how it's all in there? As soon as it's off the ground, now it's like, it's like a lever.
And before his back hits, you want, like I said, you don't want him here, you don't want him here. You want him. So I'm like this, like I'm using my abs, and you spin, So I get them like I'll just do this sometimes instead of a drill. Grab his feet, right. So just feel that seated position. Hand on the hip. Good. That's fine. That's fine. Just look. Let's keep with this. Perfect. Boom. You got it.
So if I want to move that leg, that's everything I got.
You got it. If you get this, got it.
And then
I would get this elbow to the mat so his knee shield is like lower on. Now just switch his feet.
Yep. Keep that a little higher up on the leg.
Over his knee. And now
Do it on the ankle.
he'll bring it under his chest.
I can just slip. Yeah.
Hey.
tight vagina.
Twig like a twig. Alright, so you're nice and tight right there, right? So,
You can do different shit now. You could, especially with this on.
Okay. What do I have with this
I
one?
would take my hand, this one, I put it over his head. This is the toe lock. I don't do the toe lock. I just take his foot off.
Take it underneath.
Because he has no fucking power like this.
You don't have to lose any position by putting it underneath. I noticed that there's no position loss. It's just a little twist of the finger there.
Dude, I ran this way, my calves are done.
You did actually run it outside on concrete.
Yeah, I sprinted it on a football field.
Oh, at least you had to grab it.
Every time I run, I don't know why.
Does it really see like that? Or like that?
Yeah, it'll fuck up my knees and my ankles. If I don't run a lot.
Yeah,
I hate running.
yeah, but I feel the same way. And I feel like I've always told myself that when I heal back, I'm gonna be like more explosive and faster. But I'm like, it takes so long to heal.
Yeah, bro, my calves are done for like 5 days.
Yeah, bro. Yo, I was at the gym trying to do like explosive drills and like anything and shit. And then I'm like, yo, my whole legs and calves are down. I'm way slower than I wanted to.
That was like I do all this training and beer. I do like strength and conditioning. And then I'm like, if someone really wanted to teach shit, I'd be so beat up. Like I'd be like on the street, like so beat up. By the time they got to me, I'd be like, usually like I see people like after practice, I like just do like 8 MMA rounds. I'm like, I couldn't defend myself right now. Like if someone wanted to try me, I'd have no gas.
It's so funny because that's when you look the most intimidating and shit.
Yeah.
You're just like, nah, bro. You want to
Like I have nothing for you. Nothing for you. I have everything up here but my phone.
That's funny, bro. Hell yeah. I always say that after
You can even say
after
that.
you want arms like shit. Yeah. You supposed to throw it at us like that.
Yeah. Are you gonna throw a jab for like a week,
the
bro?
hell?
Like,
Yeah, bro.
My arms are flat.
That's how I am. I've been trying to practice kicks, and I've been sore in my fucking legs. I didn't even know that could happen.
I got a kick check. I was kicking someone and they put their shit out. And I feel like I have like a bone bruise or something. Like my bone's like slightly fractured or something. Like the shit I was running on it. I was like, that's 8 days.
I had an accident like that too. They say it feels back stronger.
Goddamn better.
And then when you don't do the Conor McGregor shit.
It's one of my biggest fears is Anderson Silva and my shit.
Right, bro.
No, that's scary.
That's the worst injury I ever seen, bro.
It happens a lot.
Because you know the big thing about it is that we know how big it is. So that's a break and hang off your leg.
Have you ever kicked someone's shin though? Or like their kneecap, like their shin, bro? Like really sending a kick. It's like kicking a metal pole.
And then you gotta go to practice. You gotta go out practice.
I'll kick your fucking like this.
I don't even tell them, bro. I just feel like.
I don't tell them either. We both are having that conversation. Like, you both know that.
Yeah, I checked your shit good.
Bro, that is so bad. or their elbow.
Yo.
Someone in the, like this, on their elbow.
And you don't even want to, when they do that one, you definitely don't want to let them know that they just got some good shit. You don't even want to make them feel good, bro.
It's like
Yeah. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, that's a build up. But hey, it makes it stronger, bro.
You're turning that shit into a club.
I fucking hope so.
You wrap that shit around somebody's head, bro.
Yeah.
Like a stone.
Hit the kid right in the face. And he had a huge fucking bone in his head. Like so bad. And I had a date after, and I was with him for a week, bro. And my knee was bruised, like really bruised. Like I said, oh, he went to the hand to get stitched. He tried suing us. So arm over his head. And now your right one, it can either fuck with his foot or you just follow your chest. When my chest is second, I'll just hold it.
So see how my leg is right there, Mike? That's a lot of power. So if I have a lot of go back to that. So if you give me this, see my left leg?
Step over his head.
I have a lot of power right here. No, like so the way you hold my head.
That's why. Look, if you go back, there's so much look, but if you grab his leg, that's why I grab his leg.
Yeah.
He starts.
That's what I'm saying. Is like if you're gonna do something like that, you have to control the leg or do the thing that sweeps the shoulder. Yeah, step over the head.
So whenever, like, if you put your foot on the floor, he'll bridge.
Yeah. Oh, so you get that.
But if I go like start swinging, yeah.
Now all the weight is now on my arm.
Yeah.
So I lose the leg.
That's why I do this.
Are you doing that automatically or when you start bringing that foot back like that?
Like that.
You want to pull the base out?
A lot of times I'll do it preemptively.
Yeah.
This and I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Sit on his knees. I don't go to a traditional mount. I'll go sit on his knees.
That makes
Punch
sense.
it down. Yeah, so his knees are smashed together. There's no bridge here. I'm just afraid. I'm afraid of jiu-jitsu movements. I don't want them doing this. Or, you know what I mean? Like, using this, swinging up. So if I just shove his leg and I staple the other one, he's not gonna move. So if you fuck up their legs, they can't do shit.
If you're gonna do that, you can even shelf it too. Like you're saying.
Yep, switch the staple. That's fine. That's fine. But I would switch the shins. Yep. Now look, this one I go over his head. Once I touch his head, on this other one. Keep it down. That's just control, bro. You can sit there like a long time. I wouldn't say all day, but so you can change his grip for the whole.
Yes. Yes.
I feel well done.
There's a little bit
There's
of
a lot
a.
of length here.
Yeah. So if you're doing that, that's fine. Just be careful with it. If you rip that, that's a total. So it's better leverage. It's better leverage.
This is less muscle.
So be careful how far you dive over because you let my head strafe like you.
Oh, okay. So I want to, even if it's not back on my legs.
Yeah, so he takes a lot of strength by grabbing, like he takes a lot of my strength away by grabbing that leg. But if you go past that pivot point, it's like a seesaw, right? The closer you get to the middle of the seesaw, the lighter you get. So if you're further off to one side on that pivot, then I maybe I did it because I'm so far off, right? It's just a teeter totter, yep.
So you can just, because your knees like this and you're stapling over it, just go like this. That's how it goes.
And then when you're in that that one word position and you switch, are you making yourself heavy as well?
I'm sitting on that staple.
Okay, sit.
All that weight is on his other leg. And then I have this leg, it's not gonna be short of his legs. Whereas if I'm up like this, you don't like that staple up. More weight on that staple. But if I'm like hunkered, like just like how I sat.
Look at the space. Look at the space on the shins.
See how that cuts down? You can double step it too. You can go like this.
Yeah, that's what Hillary does when we pass them. It's like So you got all the weight centered on where that is. So this leg is going nowhere. And because that leg is going nowhere, this leg is going up so wide. So if you want to take that, you can just take that. So I can't open my hips up any further. You know? There we go.
I have two staples still.
That's it. That's it. Now I just have to.
You kept that other staple then too, and then
You and your Paramolo stuff.
What do you do with stuff?
I give up.
I give up. Put the pressure on me.
I give up.
I guess if you're in that position, you already took the L, right?
But people do that to me too. You motherfucker.
Right?
He's kind of a 50-50 almost with that.
Alright guys, any questions? Good job tonight.
Can I check that? I know how to film.
Yes.
Guys, I want to show you something. Sometimes when you're standing up, you collect the heel here, right? In a live roll, the guy is never just being on his
Right.
right? He's kicking his heel to the ground, right? Then he gets heavy, right? So if he's getting heavy here, I come here, right? When I get heavy,
Yeah.
I want to come here,
My base is
step here, right? Step here, push in here, and I want to come right in between here. When I get here, right? I'm gonna be gentle. When I get here, I want my shin facing his femur.
What's he doing? I missed it.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Can you get the back from there?
I can get the back and take what I want.
Yeah, kind of like you can get the back from there.
Yeah.
When Phil put weight on the foot like that, take a deal with it.
Yeah. But you see how I'm behind his knee? I'm behind his knee, and this foot is cupping the side of his calf muscle. Right?
No, I'm doing some grappling.
Oh, you can
Now, from here, I'm getting all the room to do whatever. Whatever he does, he's fucked from here. What do you want to do?
You're fucked from here. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. What he did right there, right? Go ahead.
I don't know if I like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna start moving.
I definitely have to give. I gotta want to do something off of that. That
I was
cuts him
going
pretty hard.
more though.
Where? Yeah. Beautiful. When he comes under here, he fucked himself. My knee turns into.
Yeah, but now you have the underhook. That's
Now I got two limbs strapped.
Man.
go turtle.
Right? Good turtle. He's done. I'm not letting you see this. This is key right here.
I fell.
Make sense?
Yeah, you that staple is helped out everything.
How'd you get into it?
Yeah. So Sweet, you know this, right? A lot
I
of
don't like
times,
that. I don't like that series, so I've never been good at it.
yeah. A lot of times when you're in a live roll, they get heavy with the leg. They don't want it. They know what's coming, right? So when I get heavy here, right? Go ahead. Get heavy here, I get the leg. See, I transfer the weight. He can feel it.
You can even just throw me that way.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
but let me tell you something.
Like you have options. All my weight now my pivot point is right here. You can, I'm light to you.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I'm pivoting. Like
Here's
my
why.
pivot point is light.
Here's why you're so heavy for me to throw. Your hips are off the mat.
Yeah. Well, all my
I try to
weight's
throw you. I'm using a lot of energy.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't rephrase that. I meant like my pivot is light. If I'm sitting here like this, it's hard to pivot me. But if you're here and my hips are off the ground, you can just turn me, like toss me to the side.
No, you see,
You don't think so?
it's a look. This is a lot. There's a lot
I
of
don't know.
energy.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
it is a lot.
It's a lot of energy. All I'm doing here, he gets heavy here, right?
Yep.
You see, I come here and catch, right? When I land, I push, right? I transfer. When I transfer here, I can come right in here,
When my day, when I rest my day, I'll be like.
and this all my weight now is on the leg.
The rap actor.
He can't turn that way anymore.
The whole point is.
He can't turn that way anymore. Look.
So I get like damn.
I hold the ankle over here too. He starts turning. Right? Yeah, look.
You're stapling which like
I'm stapling on his femur here. This arm controls the inside behind his leg. This one here, I'm not doing anything.
Oh, you're contouring his foot? Ball?
Yeah. I just have his instep. There's no pressure on it, but he can't turn that way. I know
So
that.
you just moved his top leg with your hand, though?
Yeah.
Can I see again?
If he gets his leg out underneath, does that help though? Like if you get
No. I can't turn my hips.
Okay.
So like my leg can only go as far as my hips will go. So if he has my control here and I can't turn my hips, even if I get this bottom leg out, like it doesn't do me much good. Like I'm fortunate on the wrong leg. The only way I can turn is like a turtle.
Yeah,
I do it on my back and
But it's a turtle on his turn.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm here, right?
How'd you get
pressure.
it? How'd you
Go ahead and turn it.
yeah, I'd have to go and just give you my back.
how did you get there, though? Can we see again? How'd you get his
So the key here is like sit up, playing the guard, and I'm doing the thing that Sweep does, you know, and I'm coming, I catch. When I catch, he knows I can easily feed him, he gets heavy. See? When he gets heavy, he lifts his own body off the mat. But he's heavy on me. I catch here, right? Now when I catch here, I can step here, push, right here.
So no, it's more your knee doing that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now when I get here, I'm here, right? Like this. If I really want to be in, I can take my shin and start driving again. Or my knee, right? But I'm here, right here. Now from here, I pause. Got a lot of pressure here. I own this. He can do whatever he wants. He wants to go to turtle? Go ahead. He wants to turn that way? Go ahead. Either way, he's screwed. Why? Because I control his hips now.
Are you grabbing his like arm too in this process? Or
No, because
Like, you're telling him wait for him to make that.
if he
Well,
does,
you want some upper body control eventually.
My
Yeah.
mom is locked out right now.
yeah, but in the blood circulation, I can feel it in his like slowly shutting down the bottom leg. But if he does something here, yeah. If he does something here, right?
Why is he so fucked up?
If he does something here,
Going somewhere else.
if he does something here, guys,
That's a good
this is what I end up doing. See how my knees right behind this thing here? I can either keep it here or I can point to the calf. But when I'm not here, I put pressure here, I come on the inside here, I pull through here. Right? I come here, right? Now I own the tricep. When I own the tricep here, I come in my foot up in the hip here. I can grab half finger on the wrist,
How's that
half
blood
finger
flow
on
now?
the head, or I just grab 2 fingers. 4 fingers is good. Now, yeah. Don't let him straighten your arm. 9 times out of 10, guys, you're gonna struggle with straighten your arm. I try to straighten your arm, get strong, I push my chest, push my chest, arm bar. Right there. If I can't get it, I start moving up, bear hug. Right? I can trap here on the inside of the leg, and now I'm gonna control his chin line.
Look at that back team. Go.
Now you're ready. Now you're ready to
Choke, dude.
Yeah.
At some point though, I feel like he would probably get into his back just on purpose, like right, like naturally.
I think he
he'll
is
just go
getting
back.
on his turn.
Yeah, you could get on the back. But
He knows that everything I'm about to, he's setting up. He's
Yeah.
like, I'll give you a choice. You can do that, or you can do this.
And they both suck.
And then, and they both on his turn. So even if I make a scramble or something, even if I try and get my hips up from underneath me, like either I have a movement or false
You get that
that I can't do. It's like you get my hands.
right.
And then
The first time I realized I got the male demon power. I'm like,
Right,
oh,
go,
and I felt Michael that you were that high. I'm like,
So go down. So look, the whole position is I get this knee into here, staple here, staple here. Right? Now, this leg that I have here, right? Like I can go like this, right? Or I can go like this, right? Either way. So when we get to here, you see how my leg, my feet, they're all just touching.
Yeah.
Nothing much, but the key thing I want to control these hips. So now if you start, you pick a choice, which way you want to go.
For me, I feel like I would want to come here and get this out.
You just give
and
it.
then slice out.
Yeah, but you see what happened? Look what you just did.
And then maybe.
Like, go ahead, you just do the same movement. I got a foot lock.
Yeah.
Open something. You open a foot lock.
But
If you straighten out those legs, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a football.
Because like
I would go for the D bar
Can I say
there.
that again? I'm just
I do that with my hip though. Like,
What?
I like sprawl. I do this like. I'll go like headquarters, and I'll go here. I'll pull my hip on, and then I'll start steeping.
Yeah, I do that one a lot.
And then I'll do have a staple and shit. Yeah.
That works too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that works too. No doubt. Yeah. So we're here, right? I'm here. Yeah. With this, right? Yeah. Maybe I'm here. Yeah. Right? Or whatever. But no, I say go ahead, make a move. Now.
Yeah.
I feel like this position is way better though than
No.
the one he puts you in though. That motherfucker looks perfect, bro.
Yeah. You're submitted already.
They're both bad, but I actually would rather be have my legs like this under the radius.
See? This is dead. No, I'm going straight for Kimura. You can't free this arm anymore. It's done. It's dead. This arm over here, if I can't tap this, I'll tap you here. You feel that? Yeah, okay. There you go. I drop my weight on it, you're tapping. You feel it?
I probably don't tap, but I have to like flexibility right here.
Yeah, but now I can go.
Go for different body.
More.
But there's other shit for you, I'm sure. Yeah,
I don't want to be in this position, no way.
Yeah, but that arm, once I get your hand here,
Yeah. I can feel like somebody maybe who has like elbow issues though for sure, like would feel that shit heavy right there. All with the shoulder
look at
issue.
this guy. You're not tapping here. Look at this cushion. No, just relax.
Oh yeah.
It's blocked.
The bicep.
The bicep blocks it.
defense.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. It blocks it.
That guy's got fucking too much.
He's got the muscles, yeah. He has the musculars.
That's a throw.
I think it's because I'm short too though on top of that. Because I see muscle